It's been 20 years since The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe first hit our screens.
For Narnia!
The Pevensie kids who once ruled the kingdom are all grown up now, with new lives, careers, and a fair share of surprises. Who quit acting altogether? What real-life drama did Georgie Henley face? And what's going on with Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson?
I think we have a lovely, unique chemistry.
We have it.
We have, I'm sorry.
Let's see where the Narnia cast is today. William Moseley as Peter. Finding the Pevensie kids wasn't easy. Thousands auditioned, and over 3,000 boys tried out just for Peter. The actor was only 15 when he got the role, and he grew up right alongside his character. When Peter steps through the wardrobe, he's a boy. But when he steps back out of the wardrobe, as the story finishes, he's a man. And William is still feeling blessed for that journey.
I'm just very grateful, that people still love films, and it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Curious what he thinks about Netflix's reboot? We have the answer.
I just would like to go to the set and just see it, what they create from their imagination.
Since Narnia, Moseley appeared in The Silent Mountain, Carrie Pilby, The Veil, and even played a troublemaker Prince Liam in The Royals. More recently, he's been busy with Christmas in Notting Hill, Royalish, and he's set to star in the thriller Hostage. When it comes to his private life, though, the 38-year-old is basically a locked wardrobe. William dated actress Kelsey Asbill until 2018, but now seems happily single and focused on work. Before we check in on the rest of the Pevensie family, don't forget to hit subscribe. It's the real magic spell to keep up with your favorite stars. All right, let's talk about Peter's siblings. Anna Popplewell as Susan. For the actress, the biggest shock wasn't the magic wardrobe, it was the scale of the movie. I loved the books and read the script, but when I got to New Zealand, I was surprised by the size of the sets and the number of the crew. I had never been in such a big production. The Pevensie bond didn't end on screen either. Anna still sees her siblings Georgie and Scandar, and she's besties with Ben Barnes. Yep, Prince Caspian himself.
I think we went through such a big experience together that we're bonded forever, really.
After Narnia, Popplewell kept acting with roles in Brave New World, The Gallery, and horror hit The Nun 2. On TV, you may remember her as Lady Lola in CW's period drama reign. She's also lent her voice to audiobooks like Dear Mrs. Bird and Jane Eyre. Off-screen, the 36-year-old lives a low-key life. She's married to actor and director Sam Caird, and together they're raising a daughter. No social media, no drama. Very Susan-like, don't you think? Skandar Keynes as Edmund. Fans literally watched the actor grow up on screen.
Yes, Mum.
He was 14 in the first film and 19 by the last. But unlike his co-stars, Skandar took a totally different path after Narnia. He quit acting to study Arabic and Islamic history at Pembroke College, and even made the list of 16 incredibly impressive students at Cambridge University. Not bad for the kid who once betrayed his siblings for Turkish delight.
They're nothing special.
After graduating, he stepped into politics, becoming an advisor to MP Crispin Blunt in 2015, and he's working in that field today. Still, Keynes hasn't forgotten his Narnian roots. In 2022, he tweeted a photo of himself by a snowy lamppost with the caption, "Already ran out in the snow in my pajamas to recreate a bit of childhood wonder." Outside of work, the 34-year-old enjoys sports and playing musical instruments. As for his love life, let's just say Edmund may have opened up in Narnia, but Skandar's real-life story is still a mystery. For all we know, he could be dating, married, or secretly raising baby lions. Georgie Henley as Lucy. Can you believe this little sweetheart from the movies is 30 now?
And actually, I'm tallest in my class.
Yeah, she still can't believe it either. Recently, the Narnia cast reunited to look back at old costumes and memories.
Oh my god. Oh, LP, that's me, LP. This is actually making me feel really emotional.
After the franchise, Georgie studied English literature at Cambridge while keeping her acting career alive. But her roles took a darker turn in thrillers like Perfect Sisters and The Sisterhood of Night. Later, she transformed into Margaret Tudor in The Spanish Princess, and Netflix fans might spot her as Pevensie in The Diplomat. Beyond acting, Georgie's also a writer. She published a poetry collection called Amphibian, plus wrote and directed the short film Tide. Last summer, Henley starred in the stage play The Ministry of Lesbian Affairs, which explores queerness and community. The theme is close to her life. as the actress openly identifies as queer and bisexual. People's understanding of bisexuality is often about their own projection. You feel like you constantly have to prove you're queer enough, and that's exhausting. Her journey hasn't been without struggles, though. In 2022, Georgie revealed she had battled a rare, life-threatening infection at 18, which required invasive surgeries and left her with lasting scars. But instead of hiding them, she embraces her survival with gratitude. I was in hospital for a long time and came very close to losing my life. That experience gave me perspective early on. Just being alive feels like a gift, and it keeps me grounded when I get caught up in the small stuff. Okay, who's next? Will Poulter as Eustace. He may have joined the franchise late in Voyage of the Dawn Treader, but the actor quickly became part of the Narnia family.
I'm so sorry for being such a sop.
Since then, he's built a seriously impressive resume, starring in We're the Millers, The Maze Runner, and The Revenant. More recently, he leveled up to Marvel superhero status as Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and appeared in Warfare. On TV, you've seen him in the Emmy-winning Dope Sick and even popping up in The Bear. But behind the spotlight, Will has been open about living with OCD since childhood.
Until it was diagnosed and until I received that therapy, I just thought I was totally alone with this condition, or not even condition at that time, with this way of thinking, with this sort of defunct brain. I was so scared.
Today, the 32-year-old uses his platform for good, supporting charities and serving as an ambassador for Alzheimer's Research UK. As for his personal life, that's been a bit more complicated. In 2022, rumors swirled about him and Midsommar co-star Florence Pugh after paparazzi photos from an Ibiza trip were published. However, the actress quickly clarified, "No, Will Poulter and I are not dating." He was later in a relationship with model Bobby T for 3 years before they split in 2025. Now, Will's been spotted spending time with actress Saffron Hawking. So, maybe Eustace has found his real-life Jill Pole. Tilda Swinton as the White Witch. If you're familiar with the books, the White Witch had dark hair, so Tilda Swinton was first given a black wig. But when the makeup supervisor's kid suggested blonde would look way cooler, the team agreed. And the icy look we know today was born.
If it's a war Aslan wants, it's a war he shall get.
At 64, Swinton hardly needs an introduction. She's conquered both indie gems and Hollywood blockbusters, all while lifting her fellow cast and crew.
I feel very much in league with the project and in league with my comrades, and in particular in service to my fellows.
In 2008, she won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar for her role in Michael Clayton. Her most famous projects include We Need to Talk About Kevin, Only Lovers Left Alive, and Okja. Most recently, she's starred in The Room Next Door and Ballad of a Small Player, but even Ice Queens need a breather. After receiving the Golden Bear for Lifetime Achievement at the Berlin Film Festival 2025, Tilda admitted she was taking a step back from acting.
As we know, filmmaking is a merciless mistress, and I've been under the lash for a while.
Off-screen, Swinton has always been open about her identity. I always felt I was queer. I was just looking for my queer circus, and I found it. And having found it, it's my world. She now lives in Scotland with her partner, German painter Sandro Kopp, and is also a proud mom to twins from a previous relationship. Now, let's talk about another legend. Liam Neeson as Aslan. We may not have seen him on screen, but the actor's booming voice made him the perfect Aslan, Narnia's true leader. Aslan symbolizes a Christ-like figure, but he also symbolizes for me Muhammad, Buddha, and all the great spiritual leaders and prophets over the centuries. That's who Aslan stands for, as well as a mentor figure for kids. That's what he means for me. And honestly, he was born for mentor roles. Remember Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars, or Bruce Wayne's teacher Ra's al Ghul in Batman Begins? The Northern Ireland native got his first big break in 1981 with Excalibur and later turned heads in Sam Raimi's Darkman. Post-Narnia, Neeson kept his streak alive with Taken, in the Land of Saints and Sinners, and most recently a comedic turn in the Naked Gun remake alongside Pamela Anderson. Their chemistry even sparked tabloid frenzy.
I thought, oh my God, she is so easy on the eyes.
Rumors of a whirlwind romance and engagement swirled, though neither confirmed it. By September, though, TMZ claimed it was just a PR stunt to hype the film. Anderson herself clarified,
"I do not and will never feed into PR stunts. That would be a death sentence. I'm superstitious when it comes to love, and I'm not comfortable sharing any shred of my romantic life."
So, real-life love story or just movie magic? Time will tell. Away from the spotlight, the 73-year-old has lived a private life. Finally, let's talk about James McAvoy as Mr. Tumnus. Though his career started long before Narnia, his role as the charming faun remains one of his most beloved.
How would it be if you came and had tea with me?
The Scottish actor went on to star in acclaimed films like The Last King of Scotland and Atonement, before joining the X-Men franchise as a young Charles Xavier. More recently, James made his directorial debut with California Schemin'.
I wanted to be about Scottish people. I wanted it to be about people who come from lower income backgrounds with limited or near horizons, and I wanted to entertain and have fun while doing it.
In his personal life, the 46-year-old is thriving. He's married to personal assistant Lisa Liberati, whom he met on the set of The Split. The couple share a son born in 2022. James also has a child from a previous marriage. That's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, drop a comment below. And as always, thanks for watching.